Hello again, 6th grade class. Quick video here. At this point, you should not be on this assignment unless you've already thoroughly read and understood the rubric in assignment number 14. If you haven't done that yet, or if you've tried and you still have questions, please go back and view the video that I recorded for you there. So with that said, this is a quick rundown of how to complete assignment 15. You'll see here in Schoology number 15, it's called Build a School Brainstorm, and then it says, in parentheses, includes all articles and additional resources. So for this, I have, in addition to the attachment, which is that Build a School Brainstorm at the beginning, which is what you need to submit for this assignment, I've also included everything that we've done so far in class. So it's got the middle school MP3, the audio documentary, Time to Ban Middle School, and then the 4 jigsaw articles that you've read. I'll also be sure to plug in, I guess it didn't go through, but I'll put the memes on there and anything else that we've incidentally covered too. So for this, your goal is going to be to brainstorm ideas that can make middle school better. So that's the first stage. And what you're going to submit for this assignment is this actual graphic organizer here, Build a School Brainstorm. So of course, you'll open that up in Notability. I luckily have already done that, so I've got Build a School Brainstorm, and this is what it looks like. So you'll notice, first of all, that there are a lot of boxes on here, and each box has a pretty clear and concise direction that you'll need to do. So first off is brainstorming. I do want you all to remember that during the brainstorm session, you are just writing down every single thing. You're not going through an editing process. You're not worried about being right. You're not worried about being wrong. All you're doing is getting your ideas from your brain onto the page. It's word vomit. It's a free write, so just spit it out and worry about it later. So the question that you are going to vomit out onto this page, the answers to will be, what are some ideas you have that would make middle school a better place? So I just want you to think about ideas that you personally have. Remember back to the rubric, though, that they need to be appropriate, believable, and realistic. What are some ideas that have come up in our readings, things like that. So I'll give you a freebie to just things that I've thought of. One thing that we learned about in our readings is that alternative models to 6 through 8 schools, like K through 8 or 6-12. So that's one that came up several times. Another one that I'll give you, this is the last one, is going to be, let's say, better instruction in social skills as well as academics. Okay, so those are 2 ideas right there. If you want to use them, fine, you're welcome to. You still have to come up with at least one on your own, and you still need to go back and find the evidence and explain why you think each of those are a good idea. But those are just some. So those are 2 to get you started. You can write down things that we didn't talk about. So maybe having more recess or gym would make it better. So it's really up to you. Whatever you've ever thought, I wish we could do this in school, or wouldn't school be better if we did blank, which I'm sure you have if you're anything like me. Write those all down now. This is your chance to really prove that the ideas you have are good ideas. I would say once you run out of room here, or once your brain is just feeling pretty dead, then you can move on to step 2. In step 2, it's crucial. Now it is time to edit yourself. So I'm going to put a fake one up here. Let's say that another idea, I'll use the one from before, Coca-Cola and so now it's time to edit yourself. You're going to go back through your brainstorm list and cross out any of the ideas that may not be appropriate or maybe unrealistic. So if you're unsure if an idea should be crossed out, and you would ask me and come up and say, Kevin, what do you think? Should I cross this out? Probably cross it out. If you are worried about it, if you think that you want my permission for it, then chances are it probably wouldn't work. However, if you've got a gut feeling that it would be fine, or if it's anything even close to what we've read in articles, it's probably fine, so go with it then. So then on this step, what you're going to do is go back and just cross out then the ideas you have that you don't think would actually be realistic. So maybe you can cross it out. Yeah, there you go. So cross out Coca-Cola and fountains. When you're done with that, you're going to move on to step 3. You're going to think back to the articles and information that we've read in class or listened to or talked about, and put a star next to the ideas just right off the bat that you think you may have learned about. So anything that popped in here that you know was inspired by something you read in class, that's going to be your cue to star it, because it's going to be something that you at least know that we have evidence for. So you've got some luck going into it, knowing where it is. So I know that here, I know that we read about K through 8, and I know that we read about social skills. So now I've got 2 starred that I've got a really good start on. I can dig into those articles we read and see what happens. From there, you're going to write down your 3 to 5 best start ideas. So if you've got a ton of ideas here that are written down, I want you to choose your best 3 to 5, and those will be the ideas that you're going to take with you into the next step. So again, this is a pretty quick assignment. You're just going to submit this completed document to Schoology once you're all done with it. Remember, other apps, share notes, and then import to Schoology to the proper assignment. And that's really all that you need to do with this. It should be pretty straightforward, but I know that brainstorming for some of us can be very challenging. Do your best. I would say at the very least spend 15 minutes on this. You should be able to sit down for 15 minutes and get as many ideas out as you can. Think back to what we talked about in class. Think back to your fantasies, staring out the window in boring classes, wondering how this could be bearable. Use your experience and just go with it. Be creative, but remember to come out of this with 3 or 5 ideas that would be proficient on that rubric. Thanks and good luck.